Hello, this is Jennifer Bailey, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get a Google account. And if you want to use YouTube to have a YouTube channel, or use Google Docs, Google Analytics, Adsense, all of those other Google products, you need to first have an account. Now you can have an account without having Gmail. Gmail is Google's own free email service. But it's worth having the Gmail in case you want to use it as an alternative email account. Now I've got an account at the moment, so I could just click sign in, but what we're going to need to do is sign up. So if you would type in your search bar, sign up Google, and you can see it's come up here, so I'm going to click on that. And now what we need to do is create a new Google account. So what you can do now is you can enter your details. So obviously put your first name in. I'm going to do mine here. Here's where you choose your username, which will be the first part of your email address. So if I put in here Jennifer Bailey, for example, it'll be jenniferbailey@gmail.com will be my email address. You can, if you prefer, use your current email address. So for example, if you've got one from Yahoo or Hotmail or something else, you can use that instead, but you won't be able to use the Gmail. So it's worth getting a Gmail account. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. Now, unfortunately, lots of people have now got Gmail accounts, so you're probably going to find it a little bit tricky to get your name, because if I type in Jennifer Bailey and I'm going to click in the password section, it lets me know that that has already been taken. So I could, let me try Jennifer S. Bailey. I suspect that's gone as well. What you can do is you could try, what else does it say we can do? So you can't use full stops. You can use numbers. You can't use capital letters because it doesn't make any difference. So it's saying I could have Jennifer S. Bailey 0. I could try replacing an I with a 1. Let's see if that works. Jennifer 1 Bailey. No, that doesn't work either. So I'm just going to fiddle about for a minute and see if I can come up with a username that is acceptable. Right, I've decided to put my middle name in. So for this account, Jennifer Susan Bailey and @gmail.com, and now I can select a password, and you need to use at least 8 characters, so that could be numbers or letters, but it says don't use a password from another site or something that is too obvious like your pet's name. So I'm just going to put a password in now. What I suggest you use for a password is a combination of letters and numbers and capital letters if it lets you. So for example, you could pick a phrase, I like shopping, for example, something you might remember, but replace maybe some of the letters with a number and put some capitals in the middle. So next you need to put in your birthday. So I'm born in February the 13th, unlucky for some. And I'm going to put in any year here because it doesn't really matter. And whether you're male or female. I'm not going to put my mobile phone in, though I am going to put a recovery email address. And then what you can do is you can type in the captcha. So you need to put the number that's in the picture followed by these numbers here, so 14 space, and this will be different when you do it from what I've got here. And if you can't read it, you can click on the refresh and it will give you a different one. Now I'm hoping I've done that one right. So scroll down. I'm going to agree to the terms of service. I'm in the UK, so that's why I've left it like that, but if that's not correct, you can obviously change it in the drop down list there. Okay, and you're giving authorization for Google to personalize the content and the ads. So click next step, and it's saying this is how I'm going to appear, and this is the point where you can sort of customize your account. So for example, we could add a profile picture. So if I click add profile picture, I'm going to take a picture with my webcam. So I'm just allowing Google to use my webcam. Here I am. Hello. So I'm just going to take my headphones off. I wish I'd brushed my hair. So what we're going to do, let me make myself look a bit more presentable. I just washed my hair this morning. Right, okay. So I'm just going to move into the centre a little bit more and click take a snapshot. There we go. There we go, there's my picture. So I'm going to set that as my profile picture. If you prefer, if you want to edit it, if you want to change it later on, you click edit picture and you can upload it from your computer. So all you do is click select a photo from your computer, and you need to find one that you've got stored on your computer, and you can choose to set that as your profile photograph. But I quite like the one I've done here. So I'm going to click next step. And you can see that I've got a welcome message from Google saying that my account is set up and what my email address is. And I can click here to get started. Now I've got a little notification. You see this bell here is telling me I've got some notifications. If I click on that, it's saying to me basically I can set up the rest of my account. So using Google+, there's some information about the weather there and how to make a great first impression. So basically completing your profile to help people recognise you. I've also got access to Gmail here. So if I click on Gmail, I've got 3 emails already from the Gmail team. And also you have the option to do a tour to get yourself familiar with your new account. Let's close that down for the moment. You can access YouTube. There we go. So I've got my email with YouTube. You could look at Google Play. You can look at Google Drive. Now Google Drive is basically somewhere you can store your documents. So they're stored on the cloud, but you can synchronize them with your mobile phone and your computer. And with work, I often use Google Drive because I can take pictures with my mobile phone or copy documents, and they're uploaded automatically to my Gmail account, my Google Drive, and so it means that I won't lose them because they're either on my phone or they're on my computer. Also, what you can do is you can set your Google account to synchronize with your mobile phone. So I've got it set so that because I have an Android phone, that when I take a photograph with my phone, it's automatically backed up within my Google account. You've also got the Google Calendar, so you can basically schedule your tasks and order your time, and that can also synchronize with your mobile phone. So it's really powerful what you can do once you've got your own Google account. In future videos, I'll be giving you more information on how you can use the Google Calendar, how you can use YouTube, that sort of thing. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a comment, and if you want to get in touch with me directly, why not tweet me at Jennifer Bailey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.